what's up? We're gonna wake our bodies and our brains up with a good stretch. You ready? Let's get that neck rolling. And reverse.
Other side.
Reverse again.
The other way.
And once more.
Now back to the left.
All right, let's get some arm circles.
Arm circles to the front. Come on.
And reverse.
Reverse. Don't forget to breathe. Get a good stretch.
Forward.
Forward.
Reverse.
Reverse. Get a good stretch. Good stretch.
All right, we're gonna cross our arms over our body. Feel the stretch in your back.
Feel the stretch. Stretch it out. To the right.
Very good. Now we're gonna go down to the center and stretch our legs. Over to the side.
To the side.
The other side.
To the other side.
Back to the center.
Stretch it out.
To the side.
To the side. Come on.
The other side.
To the other side.
And a few more times.
Stretch it out. You got this. Come on. Stretch
Once
it out.
more.
To the side. To the other side. To the middle.
All right, we're gonna get a couple lunges to stretch the legs out here and warm up our leg muscles.
We're doing lunges right now. Come on. Stretch those legs out. Down. Down. Come on. Stretch it out.
Couple more, guys.
Couple more lunges. You can do it. Come on. Stretch it out.
All right, a few arm circles get loose. We're gonna do some knee raises across our body. Here we go.
Come on. Stretch it out. Come on.
Switch.
Lift up the knee. Lift it high. Let it meet your elbow.
Switch.
Come on. You got this. You were born to do this.
Switch.
Come on.
Switch. That was a great stretch. Now you're ready to get back to class and do your thing.
Stop the spread of viruses like the flu or coronavirus, good hygiene is essential. That starts with washing your hands thoroughly with soap and water. Whenever you cough, sneeze or blow your nose, prepare food or eat, care for someone sick, touch your face or use the toilet. Remember to cough or sneeze into your arm or a tissue. Bin the tissue and wash your hands. Together we can help stop the spread and stay healthy. Visit health.gov.au. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
Across the whole planet, humans eat on average between 1 and 2.7 kilograms of food a day. That's over 365 kilograms a year per person, and more than 28,800 kilograms over the course of a lifetime. And every last scrap makes its way through the digestive system. Comprised of 10 organs, covering 9 meters, and containing over 20 specialized cell types, this is one of the most diverse and complicated systems in the human body. Its parts continuously work in unison to fulfill a singular task, transforming the raw materials of your food into the nutrients and energy that keep you alive. Spanning the entire length of your torso, the digestive system has 4 main components. First, there's the gastrointestinal tract, a twisting channel that transports your food and has an internal surface area of between 30 and 40 square meters, enough to cover half a badminton court. Second, there's the pancreas, gallbladder, and liver, a trio of organs that break down food using an array of special juices. Third, the body's enzymes, hormones, nerves, and blood all work together to break down food, modulate the digestive process, and deliver its final products. Finally, there's the mesentery, a large stretch of tissue that supports and positions all your digestive organs in the abdomen, enabling them to do their jobs.
This is my resume. And here's its best friend, the one-page cover letter, aka its wingman. Together they work wonders, because what the cover letter does is set up the resume by highlighting what makes you a great fit for the job. It shows your personality with 3 concise paragraphs that should be readable in around 10 seconds or less. So, how do you write a cover letter? Let me walk you through one. Literally. Let's say you're applying for an engineer job. Don't forget your huddle. Date, name, address, contact info, all that jazz. Kick it off with a greeting to address the hiring manager. If you can, find out their name. If you can't, stick with this. The attention getter. The opening paragraph. Introduce yourself and enthusiastically tell the employer why you're applying for the job. Include why you're excited and how the job lines up with your career goals. Avoid sounding formulaic by adding keywords from the job posting. The middle paragraph. Dig into your most relevant experience and talk about the specific qualifications and skills that make you the perfect candidate. Oh, and feel free to pause and read when you need to. I've only got so long. Where was I? Right. Make connections between your previous accomplishments. Employers will likely have read your resume already, so avoid repeating the bullet points. Instead, deeply illustrate those highlights. To close the curtain, thank the employer. You can also make any clarifications, for example, any major gaps in employment history. Then, provide a complimentary close and signature that's friendly yet formal, followed by your name. Wow, I think that's everything.
Gears are a fundamental part of a bicycle. They allow you to take on steep climbs and keep the pedals turning on the flats all at the same time. But how do they actually work? The gears on a bike can be broken down into 3 areas of componentry: the chainrings, including the front derailleur, the cassette, including the rear derailleur and pulley wheels, and the shifters. The chainrings are attached to the cranks, and most road bikes have 2 of them. Chainrings are defined by the number of teeth on the inner and outer rings, and these days setups of road bikes can be grouped into 3 categories: standard, semi-compact, and compact. A standard chain set has 53 teeth on the big ring and 39 teeth on the inner. A semi-compact has 52 teeth on the outer ring and 36 on the inner ring, and a compact has 50 teeth on the big ring and 34 on the inner ring. A standard chain set has the hardest gears of the 3 setups, while a compact has the easiest. The group of cogs attached to the rear wheel is the cassette. Most road bikes will have between 9 and 12 cogs, ranging from 11 teeth on the smallest cog up to 32 teeth on the biggest. The number of cogs determines the so-called speed of the bike. 9 cogs means a 9-speed bike, and so on. The derailleurs are operated by the shifters on the handlebars. The derailleurs shift the chain between the inner and outer ring on the front, and the cogs on the cassette on the back. The front derailleur is operated by the left shifter, and the rear derailleur by the right. So that's a bike's gears in a nutshell, but what about gear ratios? The gear ratio is expressed simply as the number of teeth on the chainring versus the number of teeth on the cog of the cassette the chain is currently sitting in. This then determines the number of rotations your rear wheel will make for one complete pedal stroke. For example, if you're in the big ring on the front, let's say it's a 52, and the smallest cog on the back, let's say a 12, then the ratio is 52 to 12. Then you just divide the big ring number by the small ring, so 52 divided by 12, to give you the number of rotations. In our example, 4.3. So one turn of the pedals will result in 4.3 rotations of the wheel. That would be our biggest gear, of course, with each pedal stroke resulting in the greatest distance travelled. The reverse is true in relation to the smallest gear. With a chain in the small ring, a 36 for example, on the front, and the biggest cog on the back, say at 28, the result will be 36 divided by 28, giving us just 1.2 rotations of the wheel for one pedal stroke. This gives us the least distance, but is ideal for climbing to help keep your cadence as high as possible. The moral of the story is obviously to get your gearing right next time you're in the market for a new bike. If you love climbing, then a compact or semi-compact setup will be best, while for racers and rouleurs, a standard might be more appropriate. It's a question of your preferred cadence as well. Low cadence riders will prefer more traditional setups, while high cadence riders generally prefer more modern compacts. Having said that, Lance Armstrong was known as a high cadence rider. He generally liked to ride above 90 RPM, and he used a 22 teeth cassette on his standard setup for the hill climb on stage 11 at the 2001 Tour. He had used a 23 on the previous day's climb up Alpe d'Huez, and rumour has it, he felt that was too low. Imagine that, up a 13-kilometre climb with an average gradient of 8%. Chapeau.